Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing the Daily Vibration for today, May 24th, 2021. So I want to thank each and every one of you for checking out the video or the episode on the podcast. But most importantly, I want to thank you for tapping and checking into you today, okay? So today is the 5th month, the 24th day, the year 2021 on the Gregorian calendar. And the ruling number of the day is the number 7, all right? So we're talking about a lot of the inner work today, mastering those 7 chakras, okay? Tapping into your inner temple, inner knowing, inner wisdom, inner standing, okay? Just know that today is all about the inner work, right? We currently have the sun positioned in Gemini, all right? So we're talking about 3rd house energy, okay? Communication. Also, this is a house of siblings too, so you want to be mindful of that as you're moving throughout this energy. For some people, this may have to do with you communicating with some family members today about some things that may have been, I want to say, left unsaid or unresolved, right? But you do have the moon in Scorpio, which means intense, passionate energy, okay? But this also can represent transformation. So this could be a transformative day for some people, all right? Now, let me just say that it is currently day number 57 on our level up journey, my love. We currently have 43 more days left to go. Can you believe that? It's day 57, all right? And it's Monday, and you know that Monday is ruled by the moon, all right? So we're talking about emotional energy just in the day, period, right? One of the things I love about doing this is that I get an opportunity to tap into energy on all levels, right? So from numerology to astrology to the elements, okay, to the cards and different types of divination. So I am so happy to be born in a time like this where I have access to all of this wonderful information and I really get to master myself. For some of us, this is like a graduation. It's like a grow up season, right? So now at day number 57 today on this beautiful Monday or moon day, we're going to ask ourselves this question. Are we standing our ground? Or are we wavering? Are you standing your ground or are you wavering? Are you standing your ground and allowing yourself to walk boldly in that in which you require, desire, or even want to accomplish, wants to release, wants to heal, right? Are you standing your ground in the boundaries that you set for yourself with others, as well as the boundaries that you set for yourself with yourself, right? Are you standing your ground in self-love? Are you standing your ground in self-knowing, inner standing, overstanding? Shit. Are you standing your ground, loving you, right? And if you are, I want to say happy celebration to you, because that is what is going to reap a harvest as we are moving throughout the energy towards the rest of the year, okay? Now, if you're not, I want to say, what are you standing in? So if you're not standing your ground, what are you standing in? Are you standing in other people's opinions and limitations? Are you standing in like past relationship drama and trauma where you keep jumping in and out of situations? And it doesn't even have to be a relationship with a lover. Just jumping in and out of friendships and, you know, associationships, right? Where you keep repeating the same type of experience, just with different faces, right? So are you standing your ground in fuckery, or are you standing your ground in maturity? What are you standing your ground in? That's the question that you are going to look into and ask yourself today as we are moving throughout this energy. All right, so we got triple twos in the date today, so you know that is hyper sensitive energy, okay? Along with the number 5, so we are talking about soul plane energy. Wisdom dwells here as well as guidance dwells here, so you want to utilize that because that's there for you today, okay? Now let me just say this. We're going to do the 4 elements now. You want to keep in mind that energy is fluid. And it is not just about you mastering your sun sign. It is about you mastering all 12 aspects in the zodiac wheel because they represent aspects within yourself, okay? Now, we're going to go through the elements, y'all. But if you are not a particular sign, or if you don't dwell within a particular element as far as your birth date is concerned, that does not matter. You can use the archetype energy. All right, so you can use the energy of the archetype to just kind of guide you towards how you can intertwine, interact, and allow any of these energies to work with you and not against you, okay? Or to work for you and not against you, all right? So now let's jump into this, all right? So we're going to start off with the wonderful air energy because we are currently, my love, we're currently in Gemini season, all right? So air energy is going to be Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius. If you're not a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, you're going to apply this element to your mental and your spiritual thinking. I'm sorry, mental and spiritual thinking. So Gemini's energy is going to be what you think, all right? Libra's energy is going to be about what you're balanced or what you have unbalanced. Aquarius energy is going to deal with what you know and what you don't know, and that can also be a little bit of rebellion energy also, okay? So just know that, all right? So we started off with the air energy. You got the 3 of Cups popping up here. This is a time for celebration. This is a time for you to step into your confidence too. You got solar plexus energy popping up here within this energy, okay? And you know the number 3 is the number of manifestation, right? So 3 also is the element where you can tap into your imagination. Now look at this. Visualization is also showing up here today, right? So you are going to have to definitely use your third eye chakra, all right? Your third eye chakra definitely deals with imagination, visualization, as well as your perception, all right? So the 2 chakras that you're dealing with today is solar plexus energy, okay? Stepping into your confidence, self-mastery, self-discipline, okay? As well as, excuse me, determination, okay? Then you can also tap into third eye chakra where you can change your perception of something and see something differently, or you can use your perception to tell you the truth about something, okay? Now your healing message for today within the air element, okay, is going to be patience. And I'm hearing have patience not just with others but also with yourself, all right? And that is the number 23 card. And when you reduce the number 23 down to a single digit, you get the number 5. That's all about change, okay? So just know that, all right? Okay, so now we're going to hop on over to the water element. If you are not a water sign, my love, you are going to utilize this energy for your emotions, your feeling, okay? So water energy will be Cancer, Scorpios, or Pisces. Now, let me just say this, okay? If you want to tap into the Cancerian energy, that archetype is going to be I feel, okay? Or I feel not, all right? You're tapping into the Scorpion energy is going to be I desire or I desire not, which is really supposed to bring about transformation, okay? Now, if you're tapping into the Pisces energy, it's going to be I understand or I understand not. Also knowing that Pisces energy from Neptune is really about service, okay? So you're either going to serve or you're going to have to make some sacrifices, all right? And that is a mystical revelation. Right? We're not talking about serving other people, right? So you're going to have to search within yourself to unlock that little bit, a nugget right there, okay? So number 3 of coins is popping up today. This is also representing solar plexus energy, determination, self-confidence, as well as make sure that you are watching your ego, okay? This energy can also represent your willpower, all right? 3 of coins is really time for you to celebrate, because this is about teamwork, partnership today, all right? And it seems like you are going to have cooperation today as you're moving throughout the day, all right? Now, there is another level of spiritual awakening going on here within this water energy. And I don't know why I want to say, if some of you have been experiencing some things in the head, or, you know, like headaches, dizziness, like this kind of floatiness, maybe even stuff going on with your face, right? That can also be tracked down to some of the things that are happening in the planet, okay? So I'm not going to get all into that. I just want to move forward with the message for the water signs. Is you're going to have to really tap into yourself, okay? So this spiritual awakening may require some type of meditation or quiet time, all right? Being mindful to definitely get your quiet time, all right? Okay, 3 of coins is partnerships, relationships. Ooh, okay now. You got the sexual arts coming up with the master number 33 popping on up here, okay? Now, this is what I want to say about this. The sexual arts card is about you being able to embrace, my love, okay, your sexuality, okay? In some of you, this is definitely tapping in to your sensuality, your femininity, and allowing that to work with you, you know? Don't try to shut that out, all right? Now, I do want to say this, my love, okay? I'm hearing that song in my head by Justin Timberlake. I'm bringing sexy back, right? So this teamwork for this 3 of coins could be something intimate. Now, let me just say this for those of you that are tapping into this water element, if you're not a water sign. When the sexual energy pops up, that does not only mean having intercourse with someone, right? Because we're always intertwining with sexual energy. Everything has an opposite that it can connect with, okay? Energetically, let's just put it that way. Which means that sexual energy can also be creative energy, okay? Who are you creating with? Because you do have the 3 of coins, and it's talking about collaboration. And for some of you, this is a spiritual connection, right? It's like a marriage made in heaven. Like, this is perfect situation for everyone involved to prosper, right? So you can look at it from that aspect too, all right? Sexual energy is also creative energy because it creates things, all right? Situations, circumstances, and it also creates babies, okay? So you're gonna have to tap in to your femininity today, all right? Come from that feminine place today as you're interacting with other people, okay? My wonderful water energy, all right? We're going to move on over to the wonderful fire energy, my loves. Okay, fire signs are going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, guys, right? Now, within the Aries energy, if you're not an Aries, you can tap into the I am energy. That's first house energy, so you can step into your I amness within this energy. All right, Leo energy is going to be about your will, your personal will, your willpower, and your ego. All right, Sagittarius's energy is all about what you perceive, right? Your intuitive nature, all right? So if you're not a fire sign, you're going to apply the fire energy to your intuition and maybe movement or action that you may have to take, okay? So you can take action. What are you declaring that you are? Whatever you say, I am, so it is, okay? What are you using your willpower towards, okay? And what are you perceiving things to be? So you can tap into all of that beautiful energy within the fire element if you're not a fire sign, okay? So you do have popping on up here is the 5 of Cups, you know, right? And communication. Some of you may communicate today, maybe about some disappointments, some things that you felt were lost, especially maybe even lost in communication, right? Some of you were feeling maybe even betrayed and still crying over some shit that you can't go back and correct, but you still feel the need to communicate that. And for some people, it's really just communicating how disappointed you are about something. Right? So communication is going to be key today, all right? But you also have the soul star chakra popping up with this 5 of Cups energy. And it is asking you to use divine wisdom. That's important, y'all. So when you're communicating today, my wonderful fire signs, don't burn things up. Use wisdom and try to communicate from a place where you are not attacking, right? Try to come from a place where it's not accusatory or attacking, All right, so you want to own your shit while you're having these conversations as to the role and the part you played in things today. So be mindful how you're communicating today. Remember, we're going into retrograde energy at the end of the month, and you just want to be mindful of that, all right? Now, this communication could be in reference to your family or your tribe. Definitely somebody that may be close to you that you may have to tell your truth to, all right? Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace it, my lovely, lovely fire energy, okay? Last but not least, we're going to tap on into the earth element, okay? If you're an earth sign, that is going to be Taurus. It's also going to be Capricorn and Virgo, all right? Now, if you are not a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, you can still tap into the earth element. This is the physical realm. This is matter. This is material things, right? Now, for Taurus's energy, how you're going to utilize that archetype is going to be I have or I have not, okay? Capricorn is going to be I use and I use not, because Capricorns don't like their time to be wasted, their money to be wasted. They have a good accountability for things that you may think should not have a place to go, all right? Everything has to have a purpose, and they need to be able to use everything. So things not being fully used to its greatest potential, or things being misused would be a problem within the Capricorn energy. And that's ruled by Saturn. So that's order, discipline, and structure, right? So you can apply that energy, if you're not a Capricorn, to how are you using your energy, your time, your money, okay? And then when we come over to the Virgo's energy, you can tap into that archetype by I analyze. All right, and this is really about your health and your well-being too, all right? Sixth house energy. And so today you have Princess of Swords popping on up. So this could be some truth coming forward today, some conversations happening today, some messages coming in today, and this is a heartfelt message coming in. However, you want to be mindful, right, as this communication comes in, or as you're having to communicate, or maybe even if you're in your head about what needs to be said and what doesn't need to be said, you don't want anyone to pull you out of your peace, all right? Because you love this person, or because there's maybe love here, you don't want anyone to pull you out of your peace, because you're going to have to stand your ground and tell your truth today. Have courage, move with boldness, okay? Understanding, y'all, that you can't change other people's opinion once they're settled, okay? You can change how you move, you can change what you do, right, my loves, but you cannot change other people. And that's going to be very important for you guys to understand, all right? So move forward today, all right, with your communication, when you having to lift your swords up and have this communication and telling somebody the truth, right? Because this Princess of Swords can also represent a whole bunch of talking, right? A whole bunch of talking. Now, you're waiting for somebody to deliver the things that they promise. So you may have to have courage and have peace to standing up and having that conversation with them today, all right? So overall, in the four elements, we have being able to operate with some patience today as you were using your spiritual awakening, maybe to deal with some family and some tribe issues, and having the courage to move forth boldly with that, all right? So y'all know the deal. Do not be afraid of the dark, because out of darkness comes enlightenment, okay? And my loves, if you did not get a chance to join me on Patreon yesterday, I want to say you can circle on back the 23rd of June. I will be back. Now, let me just say this also. I want to say like the lives, as well as being able to jump on freely. So the lives, what I find as I'm moving throughout this, 50, we're at day 57 now. As I'm moving throughout this time, what I'm finding is the lives that I've scheduled, and I want to go live. Sometimes when it's that time, I just don't feel like I'm released to do that. Like, I feel like I put out a lot of content, and I have not had a day off for 57 days, y'all. Because I'm always doing something behind the scenes, even if you guys, only get like a 15, 20-minute video. There's always stuff going on behind the scenes, and I'm working on a lot of great things. But I also am in a position, in a place now where I'm really trying to understand the newness that I'm in, because it is new and it is different. And some things that I talked about has already started to happen. Now I need to be alert and aware so I can tap into the next steps and the next, path, turn that I need to take, So A lot of what you guys are going to be seeing is probably going to be pre-recorded, which is really, they're done either the night before or the day of, so they're always current when posted, right? I am sorry that I'm not able to go as live as often as I thought I would. I just don't feel released on some days, y'all. It's kind of like I got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, even in a personal aspect. So sometimes the time frame, like 12 noon and all of that, doesn't work and doesn't fit. And then sometimes the information that's coming to in the channels that I'm getting may not necessarily be the time for me to share them, right? Or I'm only, it depends on who I'm released to share certain things with at this stage. Because a lot of things that happen in the spiritual realm, and what I'm getting is that people really just need to start tapping in and doing a lot of the heavy lifting themselves. Like, so a lot of the tools and encouragement and motivation that you've been getting, you need to allow that to fuel you now to move to the next level, right? We're in beautiful new energy. Figure out who you are, learn who you are, reintroduce yourself to yourself, tap into your essence of who you are. Tap into your essence of who you are. Every day we wake up, we have an opportunity to live our best lives and create our reality the way that we desire it. And it really just starts with an intention. What is your intention that you're just standing in today as you're standing your ground, right? What are the boundaries that you've set up today that you have to stand firm in your ground? Right? Really being able to ask yourself the deepest truth within yourself and find the answer no matter what it is, and accept it and deal with it, heal it, cultivate it, whatever comes through. Sometimes we spend so much time being able to do these things for other people, and we don't spend enough time doing these things for ourselves. Okay? I want you guys to do something kind for yourself today as you move throughout your day. I want you to love yourself and honor yourself as you move throughout your day. Don't be afraid of the dark, y'all. Out of darkness comes enlightenment. Channel is changing, business is changing, I'm changing, and you guys are along with me through the ride. You've been along through the ride. So yeah, write out your stuff with yourself too. Tap into you. All right. I will be able to see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration, my loves. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Love yourself, honor yourself, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Bye, my loves.